Aloha, Sean, baby. I am here in Tokyo at the Tokyo Game Show. We've got 131 companies showing 600 different games. But I got to say, the big story is not about games. It's about a controller, as we expected, the Nintendo Revolution controller. Mr. Satoru Iwata, president of Nintendo, showed it off this morning for the first time. Everyone was anticipating it. We were expecting something innovative, unique, and he definitely delivered on that. But I got to say, it's even more unique than I expected. It's basically a remote control when you look at it. It's very simple. Mr. Iwata said he wanted to have a controller you could only use in one hand because he really wants to expand the market for gaming, and he feels the existing controllers that are out there are too complicated for regular people. So this looks like a remote control, but that's not all. It's actually a direct pointing device. So what you can do is, remember the light gun from, Duck Hunt for the original Nintendo? Well, it's sort of like that. You can actually move the controller around and affect things on the screen. So they showed a video where people were actually slashing swords. There's one where a guy was sort of like a dentist drilling teeth. It's a very interesting, innovative controller. There's also a second part to it, which is called a nunchuck, which you attach to. It's basically an analog stick. And he gave the example of, in a first-person shooter, you can actually use the analog stick to move around, and then use the direct pointing device or remote control to actually look around the environment with a flashlight or something. It's really interesting, but of course we didn't see any of the games, and that's what matters most. I've got a lot of questions also about, the controller is so unique. Are we going to see third-party games that actually use this controller? I mean, I can't imagine in Madden football how you'd actually play it. So I don't know what the story is, but we're going to find out because I got an exclusive interview with Mr. Iwata. He's sitting down with me. We're going to talk all about the Revolution. And you can see that interview on the Tokyo Game Show special that's premiering September 27th at 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, right here on G4. Let's talk about the other systems out there. PlayStation 3 was here. Everyone was wondering, was PS3 going to be playable? The answer, unfortunately, no. But there are some great new videos, as always. Now, the Killzone video is still there, nothing different than what we saw at E3. But there's a great new Metal Gear Solid 4 video from Hideo Kojima. Looks fantastic. Now, everyone remembers the Metal Gear Solid 2 video for PlayStation 2 wowed people. This MGS4 video looks great. I don't think it has quite the impact that MGS2 did, but it looks fantastic. People are buzzing about that at the show. The other new trailer, which I'm excited about, is Project Assassins. That's from the Prince of Persia team up at Ubisoft in Montreal. We don't know much about it. It's just a video, but it looks great. So PS3, not playable, but again, lots of great buzz on the system. And the final system, Xbox 360. Now, we are only a couple of months away from launch. People were wondering, are they going to finally show the games? Are they going to finally let us, as the press, play them? The answer, yes. I got to play Gears of War. Cliffy B gave me a demo. It looks fantastic, running 60 frames a second. The final hardware is here, and I got to say it's much more impressive than what we saw at E3. But I got to say again, the big story is about the controller. The Revolution controller, as we predicted, was the big story. So we're going to have to see what the games look like. But I'm glad I made the trip, at least to see it. And the proof will be in the pudding, as they say. Back to you guys in the studio.